Hey, it's I can't remember when I did the last one. It hasn't been a whole lot of time that passed, I don't think. But some stuff has happened. First of all, last weekend was amazing. Went to West End to the Scotiabank Cineplex Theater. The guys and I went to watch Fall Guy when it first came out, and it was May the 4th, so we went to watch crap. Why can't I remember it off the top of my head? We went to watch Fall Guy, and uh, I can't believe it. I knew the name before I started this. It'll come to me later. Went to watch one of the classic Star Wars movie, Phantom Menace. That's what it was. We went to see Phantom Menace. It was a whole day. We got there, waited for the guys, went to see Fall Guy, which was really good, and then went to have lunch. That's when the lads discovered the Blizz kit. There's like a Texas chicken place there that Austin and I went to, and he got honey butter biscuits for everyone. But then I got like a mini blizzard after, because I got like a chicken sandwich and a mini blizzard for my lunch. And they decided to cut open the biscuits. Oh, bless you, thank you. Cut open the biscuits and put the blizzard in them. Apparently it was really good, so that was kind of wacky. And then Jeremy and I left while they were still eating, because I guess Jeremy was getting a little grossed out for whatever reason, but I mean, I get it. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, bless you, thank you. And then Jeremy and I went on a swan ride together. We got the black swan that made the sound of death when you pedaled. First time on a swan boat. Hell of a lot of fun. God damn. Go on a swan boat? Do it. A lot of fun. Yeah, no. It was way too much fun. Went to the Warhammer store, went to the Lego store. See that little bad boy? See a little ka-chow. I got that. This was like a gift for spending like 150 and above. I got another Lego set. It's really big. Can't remember I never knew what the machine was called, but it's a clone machine. Has like 6 legs. A big cannon on top. Crawls on a wall in one of the episodes. I just never knew that one's name. Anyways. Also, before that. So, getting a little darker here. I was so unsure. I didn't want to waste money for Yorkville University, because I do want to go through this. I want to see about making my whole, get my own studio dream come alive. And it got pretty dark for me, I'd say, because I finally kind of broke a little bit while I was cooking food. I had to like separate myself for a little bit, and my mom kind of caught me while I was laying on my bed looking out. Like I was trying to look away from the door so they didn't see me, because I try my hardest to be the big guy. Try to be the big guy and look like I got my shite together. But it kind of snuck through that day. I think everything kind of started piling up because the uncertainty of going to Toronto, not wanting to waste money, father passing, just everything kind of built up that day. And we sat down and talked about it. Mom brought up something about how, sometimes you unconsciously think of something that you don't really realize it's making you sad. And 2 points she brought up kind of, I don't know, just flicked a switch. Because before, because even someone from my past came out of the blue, someone who really put a mark on me when I was in elementary through to like the start of high school. They just said, hey, trying to figure out how I was doing. I was being a little protective. And then they, I guess, ghosted me right off the bat again. So I wasn't really too sure what that was all about. I mean, I tried being nice and continuing the conversation, but all of a sudden they ghosted me. And all I was doing was, answering their questions, asking about them. So I think that also kind of crushed me a little bit. That after all these years of silence, you just pop into my life when I'm feeling good and then, make me feel like shit. But Mom was telling me that sometimes unconsciously you could think of something that, if you missed it or whatever. And apparently, I missed my dad's birthday, the first year of my dad's birthday. I didn't even realize it. I've been so focused on school and trying to get stuff moving and, make money, trying to find a job, that I completely missed my dad's birthday. And the whole thing I wanted to do was, like, how his favorite thing was cookies and milk. I mean, like, is every dad's cookies and milk, And I mean, we even had bear paws, and I guess throughout that week, my dad's birthday was on. For whatever reason, I devoured a big chunk of that bear paws with milk. I don't know why, but all of a sudden I really wanted to have bear paws and milk. But I guess it was also because it was my dad's birthday. Something I wanted to do, but I guess I was just unconsciously doing it without realizing. So that kind of was a little bit of a realization, at least for me, because I didn't really realize that was something that could happen, And the second thing she told me was because, like, I felt so artificial. I'm pretty sure I brought that up in the last recording, but I felt so artificial. Didn't feel anything when my grandpa had a heart attack. And I was a little more worried about Mom. And then she told me that, I guess, because of how not because of how I was brought up, maybe the pressures of men, but I try, and no matter what happens, I try to be the big guy. I try not to show any vulnerability. I try my hardest not to do that, and try and do it on my own time, because I don't want to ruin others' day. So I guess when I heard that Grandpa had a heart attack, easiest thing for me to do is just shut myself off, put up a wall. She kind of explained that to me, and I kind of just thought about it. And then she brought up that everything was normal about me because that's something everyone does. And me being so worried about spending money to go to Toronto and take this course of the Bachelor of Creative Arts, me being so worried about that because it's a little rocky. We got a teacher so far that's done nothing to help me. I was so worried, and I told her multiple times, if this doesn't go well, I'm just going to drop out. I don't want to waste the money, and I don't want to, don't want to go downhill. But then she just told me that's kind of just life. I thought I was living life. To be honest, I thought I was genuinely living life, but when she said that, I realized I wasn't. Kind of, I don't know how to say it. Like, I was living life up till that point, but like she made me realize it, and I realized that I really wasn't living life to the fullest because of how caught up I was in being scared of the future, I guess. And it was kind of a reality check because she told me being worried about the future and taking risks, that's just what you do in life. Of course, she didn't say it like that. Of course, this is coming from me. But she explained it to me in a way where that's what I got, that I've been living life this whole time. And this is just another thing of me living life, taking a risk to go there. Whatever happens, happens. And I don't know, after that day, my heart was empty, but in a good way. Even when I told Mom that, she didn't really understand me. because the person who, you know, hurt me for years, and it's hard to forget about them because, yeah, they just hurt me a lot. All of a sudden, I even reached out to them trying to bring back the conversation, figure out how they were, putting in that effort I used to put in years ago because it's just what to do. It's a nice thing to do. There's a lot, because a lot of what they did to me is out of my heart. I feel like I have room to love people again. It's been hard to love people again since it all started. So I just tried. I was happy. I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy. It's really weird because I've never been this happy in a really long time. I can't remember the last time the only time I was this happy was in a dream where my mind just removed the thought of me losing my dad and all the things that happened to me. The woman who ruined, the start, broke me. I was unconditionally happy. I wasn't weighed down by anything. And I'm feeling that right now, and I don't know what to do. There's just so much room. I feel like I can love more people. I feel ready to try things. Hell, I wouldn't have done the swan boat because I would have thought it was a little weird. Because I was so, caught up in my head, so sad. I mean, I am still sad. Sadness will never go away. But I feel happier now. I can actually enjoy things for what they are. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. I know how to explain emotions, but I'm not really sure how to explain being genuinely happy. I don't know how long this will last, but I'm going to enjoy it. Soon I'm going to Toronto, so I can't wait for that, see what happens. And I'll continue doing these there, so that'll be a little weird. One day it'll just be, hey guys, I'm in Toronto. But yeah, no, I'm genuinely happy right now. I feel ready to love someone again. I love the homies a lot. And I keep telling them that. I don't know. If you were in the same boat as me or are in the same boat as me, I'd say just because we always do self-therapy, especially guys. We do self-therapy where we imagine what it'd be like telling someone our problems. I've done that a lot, especially with the drama group and the guys. And you always want someone to just know what's wrong with you, without needing to show any form of emotion. But a big thing is that self-therapy. You keep thinking, what if I talk to them in your head, and then they tell you something, you're like, okay, I'm good for now. I'm good for today, until tomorrow. But I'd say the real deal is better. It's not easy, and hell, I didn't willingly do it. It just kind of happened because I got caught. And I'm not thinking of it as I got caught. I'm thinking it right now as I got saved. Okay? If you're a guy, I know guys more than anything. Women, they're taken care of. Everyone takes care of them emotionally. If a woman is in trouble, a lot of people go to their aid. But guys, they don't get a lot of help. Talk to someone. Close friend, family member, talk to them. Because I've sat in front of the suicide hotline many times, knowing I would never do it, but one day I might. Talk to someone. Talking to the people in your head, that is I think of it as your subconscious talking to you. You're talking to it, trying the thing that's gone through your entire life with you. It's trying to explain it in a different way to make you feel better for that day or for that time period. Talk to the real person or real people. You know? Because I relied on that self-therapy, and holy crap, when Mom caught me, like, tearing up, looking out the window, trying to hide that I was sad, because I've been trying to be big and strong for my brother and Mom after Dad passed, trying to do all the chores, trying to do as much as I can around the house to give them time to grieve. I realized that I really didn't have time to grieve. And I felt so selfish because I had times where I was on my phone and I counted that as grieving time. It's weird, but talk to someone, please. It honestly made me unconditionally happy. And if it doesn't, talk to someone else. Talk to someone who will make you feel that way. Whether it be a parent, sibling, friend, whoever. Yeah. So that's the update for now. So whoever's watching, future me, future kids, wife, whoever, people, I don't care. Love you. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. Yeah. Au revoir.